Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda, and this is the start of week 2's Owls Readathon vlog. So just to quickly wrap up last week, if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you check it out at this moment. But in case you're not going to go and do that, or if it's been a little bit, I read 2 books, which was 998 pages. One of them I rated 5 out of 5 stars, and one of them I rated 3 out of 5 stars. So this week I am hoping to accomplish reading 4 books, but I don't know what the 4th one is going to be. So I want to read Catching Fire and Mockingjay. I also want to finish listening to the audiobook for The Name of the Wind. I have 24 hours left. I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to, but I have all week. I'm hoping that I can do my second audiobook at the end of the week for Potions, which is to read a book under 150 pages. I do that, I will have accomplished a lot more for this week than I did last week, and last week I felt like was a very successful week. Also, moving forward, just for your understanding, I will not be vlogging my experience of rereading the Hunger Games series. I'll let you know how far I get into the books, but the vlog for that is going to be in a second video, so get excited for that. It'll be coming out after April. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to go to sleep right now, and then tomorrow morning we'll be starting the week 2 vlog. It is April 6th. It is the first real day of week 2's reading vlog. I just got week 1's reading vlog uploaded and online, so I'm about to do some reading. I listened to The Name of the Wind this morning and I have about 21 hours left. I want to start 2 books today, so I've decided that the other audiobook I am going to be listening to is going to be Beneath the Sugar Sky, which is the 3rd one in the Wayward Children Every Heart a Doorway series. It's the astronomy prompt, and it's you have to listen to the majority of a book at night. And then the other book I'm hoping to start today is Catching Fire, and for that I'm going to be reading it for Defense Against the Dark Arts, which is a book set at the sea or the coast. That's really, really exciting. I might be able to finish 3 books by Wednesday this week. Hi, so it's officially dark outside, so I'm about to finish up the second half of Beneath the Sugar Sky, and I just want to prove to you guys that it's dark outside, so I'll show you right now, and then I'm gonna finish it up, and then I'll do my check-in with you for tonight. Okay, so I've finished Beneath the Sugar Sky, which means that I officially have 3 books read and just under 1,200 pages read. So far, that is my favorite one in this series. Weirdly enough, it doesn't seem to be everyone else's favorite on Goodreads, but I really enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect. There's still a lot of problems with it, mostly just in the pacing. That was really my only issue. I read 9 chapters, so I'm just about to start chapter 10 of Catching Fire today, so that's awesome because that's exactly where I wanted to be. I definitely think I can read another 9 tomorrow and then another 9 Wednesday and get this done this week, which will give me another 300 something pages. And then I got to page 185 in Name of the Wind. I believe I have just 20 hours left on the audiobook, which is not just anything. I'll probably finish The Name of the Wind on Thursday. Hey guys, apologies, I forgot to vlog any of yesterday. So as of right now, it is Wednesday. I don't know what happened. Anyways, yesterday I managed to listen to, I don't know how many hours it was, but it was close to 10 hours of The Name of the Wind. I didn't read anything else. Waking up this morning, I had 11 hours and 30 minutes left to listen to. So I decided to crack down, and instead of dividing up my day to day like I originally planned to try to read Catching Fire and The Name of the Wind, I was just gonna focus on finishing up The Name of the Wind. I just got back from a really long walk, so now I only have 9 hours left of The Name of the Wind. I was listening on ×2 speed. Now I'm listening on 2.5 speed, and I'm not having a hard time with it, although I'm about to draw while listening, and then I'm gonna make some lunch while listening, and that might be a little bit harder, so I might have to go back to ×2 speed. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm going to be able to finish this book before 2 o'clock today. Ooh, if I push. If I push and I don't take breaks that often, I'm gonna be able to do it. And if I can do that, then I will probably take a break after that, and then I will go and try to get some of Catching Fire done. I finished the book. It was definitely a 5-star read. I absolutely loved it. The book is really good. It was told in like storyteller perspective. So you meet this man at an inn. He's an inn owner, end of his days, and he is telling the story of his childhood to a chronicler, so someone who wants to like keep track of his life, because this man, this innkeeper who seems to not do much, is supposed to be this like great legendary magician. Let me tell you what's kind of happened next. So I'm gonna take like another 5 minutes sitting out here enjoying some outdoor time, and then I'm gonna sit down and try to read at least an hour, if not 2, of Catching Fire. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to focus for that long. And then planning on starting my next audiobook possibly tonight, but definitely by tomorrow. And I've decided I'm going to listen to The Lies of Locke Lamora. The one that I have on my audiobook is very different than like the physical book cover, and the physical book cover is white, so I can use it for the prompt for charms. So that's what I'm going to be using it for. Okay, this angle sucks, but I'm only gonna be here, really? I'm only gonna be here talking for like a few seconds. Today I made angel food cake for dessert because my sister-in-law comes over every Wednesday, and I've never made it before, and I'm about to try it for my first bite. It's good. The dog's looking at me, she wants some. I am currently reading Catching Fire. I'm enjoying it still. They just announced the quarter quell, all that stuff. That means the book is going to like pick up and be like action packed, and I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow morning, so that'll be great. Okay, final check-in for tonight really quickly before I tell you how my reading went. I just smacked myself in the face. Before I tell you how my reading went, tomorrow I will not be able to check in most of the day because we are having the final construction being done to the house. We're getting the countertops put in, so it's going to be kind of loud here. So I have read up to chapter 17 in Catching Fire. I'm really enjoying it. Katniss just finished her like private trial with the game makers, you know, where she like paints Seneca Crane and like hangs him, all that stuff. She's about to go into the games. I believe I'm going to be able to finish this book tomorrow. I listened to 10 minutes of Lies of Locke Lamora. I'm not loving it yet, not really interested in it yet, but I'm in the prologue. The prologue is like an hour long, so I'm at least going to force myself to get through the prologue before I decide whether or not I'm like enjoying it or not enjoying it. And then this morning I finished The Name of the Wind. I listened to 11 and a half hours of it, and I rated it 5 out of 5 stars, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm still thinking about it. So I moved it onto my favorites book list on Goodreads. As you can tell, I had a fantastic day. The countertops got put in. I got some clips of it afterwards, but it was really late at night, so I'm sorry if the quality's not that good. And then we picked out some colors and we did some swatches on the wall. We're not determined about anything yet, but we have some ideas that we like, and we're gonna see how we feel in the morning. I barely did any reading today. I finished the prologue for The Lies of Locke Lamora. I'm still not in love with it by the end, and I think that's just because where I'm at in the story, it's kind of like we're listening to someone tell us about Locke's childhood, and it feels like everything's being told to me, and I'm just not enjoying that. I've already thought of some ways that if I were the writer, I would have done things differently. That's just kind of like a bad sign in my mind. But I'm gonna keep going because I'm interested in the character somewhat. I'm interested because I think he's going to be great, not because I have any expectations of him based on the writing for him to be great. And then I read either 2 or 3 chapters of Catching Fire. Katniss is officially in the Hunger Games. I literally got to the point where she's like lifted up and sees that it's water, and then I ended because I was not having a good day. Today marks exactly 2 weeks since I was furloughed and I had to stop working my job because of the coronavirus, and up until now I've been doing really well, but today there's something about like a 2-week mark that just I had a hard time, and I allowed myself to wallow in that hard time by allowing myself to do whatever I felt like I wanted to in the moment. And all I felt like doing today was watching TV, which is very rare for me. I don't spend a ton of time watching TV. Tomorrow I'm going to try to get out of this funk. You know, I found the best thing to do is to let myself feel what I need to feel for a certain amount of time. Put like a time limit on it, and today was that time limit. And then once that time is up, to get up and, you know, wash my face, brush my teeth, wash my hair if I need to, you know, just like cleanse myself of that, and then force myself into positivity moving forward, not being in that mental state. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish Catching Fire tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to read some more chapters. I have less than 10 chapters left. Okay, first thing this morning, I don't feel much better than I did yesterday, but I feel more determined to get myself out of this feeling. So that's at least positive. About to start my walk. I'm gonna make myself go on a really long one. I'm gonna try to get 6,000 to 8,000 steps. Normally I try to get 4,000 to 6,000, but I think the extra steps will definitely help me get back into a positive mindset. Well, I'm gonna be reading the whole entire time, and then I'm gonna come back and try to do a little bit more reading, maybe watch a little bit of TV, but I'm not gonna let my whole entire day escape to that. So I came back early, actually. I know I said I was gonna stay out longer today, but I came back early because I was starving. I usually don't eat breakfast, so I don't know why I was so hungry today, but I was. And I ate some leftover pizza, which was very good, and I watched an episode of TV, and now I'm about to go back out. And honestly, that was really nice because today is the first time in 2 weeks that both my parents are out of the house, so I got some like really quiet alone time in the house. I'm gonna go back to listening to my audiobook. I'm really not enjoying this audiobook, and I don't know if it's just me or if it's the audiobook or what exactly, if it's just the moment in time. I'm gonna give it the rest of this chapter. Well, first off, let me say that the chapters are all over an hour each, and I hate that. But I'm gonna at least try to finish this chapter, which means I'll be over 2 hours into the book at the end of chapter 1. So once I finish that, I'm going to reassess the situation and see if it's gotten any better. Heyo, as you can tell, we painted today. We painted the entire dining room and almost all of the living room. We have still the kitchen to do, and of course we got to do a third coat on top of that because we're painting a light color on top of a dark color. But that took up the majority of my day. My mom literally like found me while I was walking and asked if I wanted to go to Lowe's. She was in the car. So I hopped in, we went to Lowe's, and then we came home and I started painting. She had to run out because something with our paint was wrong, came back, and then me and her painted until 4:30. And so I'm starving because, yeah, we really haven't eaten yet today, but it looks really good. We think I'm developing a latex allergy because I would just kind of wipe paint all over my legs, all over my arms, wherever. I just didn't want it on my hands, and I started getting hives near the end of the day, and I still have them. I just showered, and I put some hydrocortisone cream on them, and they seem to be going away, but there's like a burning sensation down one of my legs, and it hurts really bad. So that's going to be interesting. We're hoping, though, that it's not actually, because I didn't get hives or a burning sensation in all the places I had paint on me, so maybe it was just something else because I was kind of all over the floors and walls today, so something else might have irritated me. So that means, though, I did no reading today. I did decide to DNF Lies of Locke Lamora. I went online and read some people's reviews, and the people who rated the book poorly or DNF'd it were feeling the same exact way that I was feeling. Yeah, I just had some issues, so I'm not going to talk about really what those issues are. You can go on Goodreads and read other people's reviews, and it'll be pretty easy for you to find out why I didn't like the book. But that means I need a new book for charms. I have a few that I'm considering. I'm not going to say right now any of those until I narrow it down more. Good morning. I'm feeling so much better today than I have been the past 2 days. Part of that might be because I accidentally got 10 hours of sleep last night. Today, I'm going to be starting my new charms prompt book. Okay, we're going to ignore everything that I've been saying previously today. In fact, you know what? I'm going to delete most of that, and I'm going to sum it up really quickly for you. I had the hardest time picking a book with a white cover. I basically today went through many iterations of different books where I would read a chapter, didn't like it, quit it, and then eventually I was so frustrated with myself and my reading progress because I was looking at how much more I needed to read this month to finish this challenge slash finish it to the amount that I want to finish it at. And I went on Audible's having like a free session where you can like stream books for free, specifically books for teens and younger. And they had the most dangerous game, which you could stream. And as soon as I started listening to it, I realized I've already read the book, but it was an hour long on audio, and I listened to most of it on ×3 speed, and I finished it. So that was my book with a white cover, which gave me 48 pages. So that put me at 1,882 pages read for this challenge. And then we did a lot of painting. My grandma came over and Zoomed with some family members. We were blessed with a surprise cousin, meaning that one of my aunts had to give up her son for adoption when she was very young, and we just now all got to meet him on Zoom, so that was awesome and wonderful, and we all got to talk and we had a great time. I came back and I finished Catching Fire because I was getting so frustrated with the fact that I hadn't read much today or the past few days. So I finished Catching Fire, which was 391 pages, and now I'm at 2,273 pages read for this challenge. So I am going to sit down now and I'm going to read. I have a book that came from a publisher, which is just about 100 pages long. It's called Curse of the Healing Kiss, and I don't think I'm going to love it or anything, but it's under 100 pages, so I'm going to use it for my potions prompt. I figured what I'll do is I will knock out potions right now, as that is a short prompt, and I can do it, and that'll go towards my Animagus training and towards finishing one book for all 12 prompts. Hi, it is the end of the day, April 11th, and I've officially finished one more book. Earlier today, when I talked with you guys, I was at 2,273 pages. I read a book for the potions prompt, which was to read a book under 150 pages, and for that I read a book that I had been sent by a publisher, an ARC, that was called Curse of the Healing Kiss. I didn't really like it. I rated it 2 stars. It is a fairy tale and it is a short story, which are two things I don't really enjoy, so I wanted to give it a try because I'm trying to enjoy those books a little bit more, but it wasn't for me. It was 111 pages, which was really nice, 111. So I am officially at 2,384 pages read. This is going to be the last check-in for this week because tomorrow is Sunday, but it is Easter, so I'm not going to do any check-ins with you guys. I plan on reading, but I'm just not going to. I'm going to spend time with family instead of checking in with you guys. So this video will be posting the day after Easter on that Monday, and that will be when the next week's vlog starts. So let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them, and let me know how you're doing in the owls. I'm so excited to hear from all of you guys, and until next time, I don't remember how my outro goes, but I will talk to you guys in the comments, so bye. you.